Driver, you've had enough, you can't get over 200 yards, or maybe you're stuck at 200 yards, or perhaps you're probably fed up of getting outdrove by your golf mates. This is the perfect place to be. Most people are leaving at least 20-30 yards on the table. So with just a few small tips, we're going to get you that extra 20-30 yards off the tee. So stick around to the end. So let's get straight into it. Here's the 3 main reasons why most people leave 20-30 yards on the table. Let's get you that extra distance. So number 1 is probably the quickest and easiest way to gain distance. One of the biggest mistakes I see golfers make is when they swing down, their head and their chest are moving forwards towards the target. That will work with an iron. That will help with contact with an iron potentially. But with a driver, that is a big no-no. That's going to get us hitting down on the ball. And generally speaking, when we hit down, we start to lose distance. Here's a very quick example. If you're someone who swings at 90 miles per hour, hitting 5 degrees down compared to 5 degrees up can make an enormous difference. So let's get you that extra distance. So we're going to start with a small step, big step. Really simple, but gets the ball in a good place. Doesn't have it too far forward. Is when we start, we have roughly 5 degrees or so of spine tilt. So this is a good way just to get that spine tilt. And when we start, we've got the chest and the head behind the golf ball. We're almost looking at the back of the ball. And essentially that's what we want to try and do throughout the motion. As we swing back, the head and chest should stay behind the ball. And very much on the way down, the head and the chest should stay behind the ball. That encourages us to get to the bottom of the swing before the ball, get an upward angle of attack, hit the middle more, launch it higher, spin it less, get more distance. Number 1, that's the most important thing. And one of the other cheat codes for this, obviously with driver, we get to place our golf ball, so we can place the logo at the back and just try and look at the logo. Obviously, if your head and your chest is behind the ball at the start, you can see the logo. If it's too straight with not enough tilt, you can't. And then throughout the whole motion, if you look at the logo, you also get that upper body move that we want for driver. So keep an eye on the logo, make sure you tee that up with the logo facing the driver face. And that is going to encourage a lot more high launching, low spinning drives. That's easily going to get you some more distance. Simple tip number 2 to gain more distance is increase the shoulder turn. A lot of people come in for lessons and they're quite armsy with their driver. So if that sounds like you, or perhaps you don't feel that you're getting as much as you should out of your driver, just try this simple exercise for 2 minutes. Place your club across your shoulders, get into your golf posture. And what we find is most people have this movement. I'll give you simple adjustments if you can't, but what we want to do is if we place an alignment stick between our feet is try and rotate the shoulders until this club does 2 things. Number 1, it matches the stick, and number 2, it actually goes slightly behind the stick. That gives us 2 things. It means that we have the proper body alignment. We're not leaning towards the target. That would be bad for driver. We turn behind the golf ball. And then number 2, and the most important part, that gets us 90 degrees of shoulder turn, which most people can do. If you struggle with that, couple of things that you can do. You can really think about turning the right hip as much as possible, so the right pocket round towards the target. Or if you really struggle with that, then you've got options in the floor. So you can start to move your feet, you can flare your right foot out more, you can even bring the right foot back. We see a lot of people with limitations, maybe got tight hips. Some senior golfers, that could definitely accommodate this extra rotation, which is in turn going to create more speed and get more distance. So this stick or even a club on the floor gives us that great visual of 90 degrees of shoulder turn. Again, shoulder turn. If you need some help, flare the foot, bring the foot back, 90 degrees of shoulder turn. And then we're going to match our shoulder turn to that stick on the floor, and it gives us that guide. We can use it for ball position. We want to turn the shoulders behind the stick. And that is going to make a huge difference to the shoulder turn, your club head speed, any over the top swing. If we turn well, you're much less likely to come over the top. So lots of very good things can come from a really good shoulder turn. And then number 3, make sure that we have enough width in the backswing. A lot of golfers get quite confused with what they do at the start of the golf swing, particularly with driver. So if you're someone who's not sure what to do at the start, one of the things we definitely don't want to do is get too narrow. We don't want to keep the club close to us. We don't want to bring the club in like this. What I want you to think about is this Y shape that we form down our arms and down the club, we want a wide takeaway. So we want to keep that Y shape down the arms and down the club, and we want to get wide, not too narrow. Wide's going to encourage more body turn, less of an overswing. Lots of good stuff's going to come from that. So what we're going to do, we're going to put that about 2 feet behind the golf ball, and we're going to try and sweep that ball away, keep that Y shape, and keep turning. So golf ball down, 2 feet behind the golf ball, nice and wide in that takeaway. So sweep that ball away, keep that Y shape. Good width creates good drives. Just before we move on to tip number 2 and get you more distance with this driver, if you're new to the channel, please click that subscribe button. It massively helps out the channel. If you're already a subscriber, huge thanks and enjoy the video. And just before you go, if you want 2 freebies, check out the description link below where you can either get a free golf lesson with me on Skillest app or a free 60-minute practice plan. So check out that link below. And if you'd like any more help with your driver, make sure that you check out this video just here.